Wait, I just pull chips. She ain't pulling the socks up. When it's halftime, she get full finna leave the boxed up like send it, make a play and I exit. Money boy making London money, spent most of my life on the M6. Yeah, get rich on it's a Bentley's little watch this run up cash, double back. Baby, show me.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the birthplace of rock and roll, Cleveland, Ohio, where the ceremonial guitar has been smashed, and that means we are set for football at Huntington Bank Field. Hi again, everyone, with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Garden, and Charles, we look at this Browns ball club. They come in off a loss last time out, but still in the midst of a great season, wins of 8 of their last 10. So out come the Seahawks now for their first possession. Under center, it'll be the Southern California native standing at 6'4", Sam Darnold.
And there was a positive in last week's loss. No interceptions thrown by him. But he only threw one touchdown pass, and you know he wants that to improve. We might have considered that as part of the reason that they couldn't take the win last time out. I believe we'll see a more aggressive version of him this week whenever they're nearing the end zone.
Play action. It's Darnold. Out to the flat here for Johnson. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that's going to make it third down and less than a yard. Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. That flag, that'll push him back 5. Here is third and 5. Darnold from the gun. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down. They needed 5 there on third down. He winds up getting 7.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
A bit of a jump there, CD. He breaks the line, and that'll be 5 yards.
And you've got to stay more disciplined than that, Brandon. That's just a free gift to the offense.
Straight ahead, Walker.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
The numbers for Walker from last week's effort. 18 carries, 68 yards, and a touchdown.
They've lost a bunch of games in a row now. They've got to start thinking a little bit differently, maybe a little bit outside of the box. Find other ways to move the football. I don't know if you're going to do it through the air or maybe change up how you establish your run game.
Now third down and 7. Here's Darnold. Out route, and the ball is caught by Godwin. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away. And there's a work of art right there. Out of bounds at the 2-yard line. So here comes the Browns offense with a long field ahead. They're led out by the son of the Hall of Famer out of Colorado. It's Shedeur Sanders.
So this is where we find out about the game plan and the trust factor, don't we? In this situation, the natural thing is take care of the ball, run it inside, everyone cover it. Just, get yourself some room and let your punter punt it out of there. But when you really got a QB you can trust, you might want to take a little shot early and try.
Now loose football. The ball comes out. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 20. So the previous play, a big help, as now they'll have it 1st and 10 up at the 20. On the ground, this is Quinshon Judkins. And a short pickup to about the 25. From the 25, here's 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
19 Tiger. Ready?
They'll stay on the ground with Judkins. And he's going to have a Browns first down as he'll take this up to about the 33-yard line.
It's a gain of 8. And the Browns first down.
To throw now, here's Sanders. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. The Browns at 9-3 here on the year. Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind them, galvanize themselves, and go forward and get a win in this one.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Browns first down. It won't be by much. He needed 3, and he got 3, barely. But the mark shows first down.
Three. Check.
On first down, here's Jenkins.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
2nd and 10.
The line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Let's go now.
2nd and 10.
To throw is Sanders. Setting up the screen for Jenkins. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 32-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. On the completion, this is Carey. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it'll be 2nd down. Sanders to throw.
They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete.
And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 16. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. And he fires one incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
They'll run from the gun. It's Jenkins.
And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18.
A 2-yard loss.
Here we go. Ready. Viking 18.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. They need 12 here. It's 3rd down. On to the 2nd from Cleveland. It's the Browns in control of the football. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked by Julian Love. And the Seahawks are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. After the interception, here's Darnold. To the left side, looked in by Horton. Just a gain of a couple there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Now it's Darnold. Over the middle and complete to Shaheed. And brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25.
A gain of 17 yards. And the Seahawks.
In motion, the tight end.
1st and 10 at the 25.
Faking the give. Darnold. He's going to let this one go deep. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. He'll find Shaheed out to the right. 2 yards on the pickup there. And that'll make it 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Darnold. He completes this to Walker. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
And it's 3rd down.
Again, Darnold. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down. On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. This is taken at the 15. A punt of 46, a return of 5. And the Browns will take over, 1st and 10. The Browns offense and their quarterback coming out for their 2nd drive. And as you see on the graphic, he's right up there with the best in the league when it comes to throwing touchdowns. Currently second in the NFL at this point in the season. And he's going to have a Browns first down as he gets us up past the 30 to the 32.
And the Browns first down.
Now Sanders. Crossing route incomplete. He's got Pitts. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the first down marker. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
Seahawks 49-yard line.
Let's go.
On play action, here's Shedeur. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a first down.
Gain of 6. That's another Browns first
Here's Sanders.
Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense.
by Marlon Murphy.
The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's second down.
At the 47-yard line.
Sanders. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. Third down.
Third down and 15.
Throwing, Sanders. And that will be incomplete.
Like what I've seen so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on third down. So far, only allowed one conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. Looking to put a drive together. Hands it to Walker to begin the series. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. Second down. Well, they don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 10 yards and a Seattle first down. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Darnold now to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Horton.
Here we go.
Second down and 8. Back to throw, Darnold. Now he's going to step up and run. Darnold, he can beat you in a number of ways, and there the scramble for the first.
And the Seahawks first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
And it's intercepted. Down to the 10. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Browns defense has a touchdown. Well, it turns out it's not their offense who gets them on the board first, CD. It's the defense coming through right there with a pick 6.
And I know from experience throughout the week, when you go against the offense, you're challenging them all the time. You're letting them know, hey, don't worry about scoring this week. We'll take care of it. We'll get a few pick 6s and score ourselves. You're just kidding? But how about what he just did right there? Laid it out for the rest of the game. We score. Hey, offense, can you keep up with us?
And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
We got sack.
Fresh off the pick 6, it's Darnold. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Now Darnold. Throw out wide to Walker. And he goes out right around the 39. Third down and 10.
Brings up 3rd and 10.
To throw is Darnold. Spinning away. No gain on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. This will be fielded at the 17. 43 yards on the punt. Return of 4. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Browns offense and their running back getting set to go once more. And he has been a big component of the passing game so far. You see the numbers for this first half. This defense is going to need to find some way to key in on him because he is eating him up right now. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. That's complete. Right side, it's Bond. So from the 36, now a 2nd and 10. Throwing again, it's Sanders. Moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 40. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
At the 40-yard line.
Ready.
And now they come up and spike it to stop the clock. So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. He'll take the knee, and the final couple seconds will tick by in this first half. Well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the 3rd quarter. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And a great return, solid field position. He's up all the way to the 45-yard line. The home team's offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. They'll start on the ground with Judkins. And he's able to break to 1 tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage. Here's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Sanders. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for a Browns first down.
An inside run with Judkins. And dropped at the 35, but able to display some strength on the run. 2nd down and a yard.
A gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and 1.
Operating from the gun, Sanders. A ball complete. It's the rookie from Oklahoma. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. To throw now. Here's Sanders. This is caught. So the conclusion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Let's go.
At the Seahawks 2-yard line.
Looking to throw. Sanders. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. A great play there with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Browns take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes our score 17-0. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. He's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Seattle now ready to march out of the field. Looking to put a drive together. Play action. It's Darnold. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34. Second down and 3. Darnold setting up the screen here. This is Walker. Now he's loose at the 40. And down to the 27-yard line. 39 yards there. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 27. Here's Darnold. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. They overload him that time with a safety blitz, and he winds up being dropped for a loss of 7. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Here's Darnold. That'll be taken in by Shaheed. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Walker now on 1st and 10. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Ball at the 9 on 2nd and 8. Off of play action, Darnold. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. Now it's Darnold. Get him. They bring him down with a sack back at the 16-yard line. And his kick is good. And they're on the board at least here. It's now 17-3. So the response to that touchdown on the other side to begin the 3rd quarter. Look, just 3 points, but still a response nonetheless.
You're exactly right about that, because I think you needed to answer back with something, even though it's not 6. Just enough to send a message that says, hey, we're not going away.
The home team's offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. The Cleveland offense ready to go. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? I mean, they score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly, because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team. Their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still 3rd quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. They'll give up the middle. Jenkins. And a pretty good burst right there as they'll take this down to the 33. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
That's another Browns.
To throw is Sanders. And incomplete. He dropped it. Maybe a rookie mistake there. 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Sanders to throw. To the left side, he finds Bond. And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the 1st down. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Off the play fake. Here's Sanders. Now he'll take this and run. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal. Jenkins will score. Touchdown, Cleveland.
And that right there is the definition of a statement drive. You're in the fourth quarter, trying to get to the finish line, and here they were able to hold the ball for a long time and move it down the field. And how about them finishing it off with the touchdown run? Winning football 101? Check that box.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Looking to put a drive together. In motion goes the tight end. Here's Walker to start the drive. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. And the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. He completes this to Walker. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. Looking for Godwin, and he's got it complete. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. He's got a man. Downfield is Horton. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 34.
A gain of 21 yards. 1st down, Seattle.
Again, Darnold. Over the middle, he finds Godwin complete. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line.
That's good for the Seahawks. 1st down. A gain of 14. 1st down, Seahawks.
Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. And Walker has it. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Kenneth Walker from 19 yards away. And the Seahawks are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter. An extra point by Ryland, up and good. And that cuts the lead to 24-10. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Browns are able to cover this one up. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. Throwing, Sanders. Open man is Bond. He's got it. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. And that's a nice one for the stat line, by the way. That last grab, his 50th on the year. On the handoff, this is Judkins. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal.
A loss of 2. Brings up 2nd.
From the gun, it's Shador.
At the 9-yard line.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
3rd and goal.
Now Sanders. He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And his kick is right there. It's good. And that will extend their lead even further.
Seahawks.
So that almost certainly the final piece to this puzzle, a 3-score lead. I don't think there's any coming back from there.
Well, you know, normally I'd get on you for giving up on the game right here, but I do think you're right in this case. This late in the game, 2 scores is tough enough. 3, I'm with you. That seems out of the question.
And the ball now going back over the Seattle Seahawks offense. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case.
And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line.
And the Seahawks, first down.
Back to throw, Darnold. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Now Darnold. Over the middle and complete to Shaheed. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 44-yard line.
That's good for a Seahawks, first down.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Darnold now to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Walker. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25.
19 more yards. That's another Seahawks first down.
To throw is Darnold. Over the middle, finding Smith-Njigba. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
That's another Seahawks first down. First and goal at the 8.
Darnold to throw again. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. He'll get nothing out of that one. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal.
Brown 7-yard line.
Darnold. Throw right side, taken in by Godwin. A touchdown saving tackle there. Now it's 3rd and goal.
A 6-yard gain brings up 3rd and goal.
Darnold from the gun. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Ken Walker halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Seahawks have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point by Ryland up and good. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And the Browns are able to cover this one up. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game.
First down.
70 Timberwolves.
At the 17-yard line.
Once again, Judkins. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Quinshon Judkins with his 14th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Browns look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here this 4th quarter. And that touchdown's going to put him in double digits now for the year. It's his 10th rushing touchdown of the campaign. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
17.
What a performance. All those points put on the board. And, Charles, it wasn't just by the offense. The defense put